Well, it's been an emotional journey. An Oklahoma family's decade-long fight to get their father his military honors is finally over.
Nearly 80 years after he was released from a prison camp in the Philippines, Elmer Red Vanover was awarded a Purple Heart for his sacrifice and service. And for his son, Tim, it's a sense of closure.
Elmer Red Vanover made his life in Veneta, first as a farmer, then working for the Turnpike, always as a father.
When we were growing up, my dad was always, he was there for us.
But for more than 3 years in the 1940s, he was a prisoner of war.
And they started retreating down the island of Bataan, and they held off the Japanese army for 4 months, and finally they run out of everything.
Red was one of nearly 75,000 POWs forced to take part in the Bataan Death March during World War II. For 3.5 years, he was held with little food or water, forced to work hard labor, and beaten.
Dad was in there for a prisoner of war for 3 years and 6 months, and he was had to be tough to live through all that.
Red was tough and had made it back to Veneta in 1945 after the Japanese surrendered. He spent the next 4 decades building a life and raising a family.
Well, when I was a kid growing up, I thought that was the most wonderful place there was.
His son Tim says he didn't know much about his father's time as a prisoner of war until after he passed away in 1990.
Very little. My father didn't like to talk about it much.
But after his mother died, Tim found his father's military papers and began to uncover more about his service.
I got to digging through family papers and stuff that she had stuck in drawers and stuff in the bedroom. And then I come across a piece of paper that said that the doctor that examined him after he came back from the Philippines had recommended him for Purple Heart and Combat Infantry Badge.
A Purple Heart his father had never been awarded. So Tim set out to make it right, reaching out to state representatives, governors, even 2 presidents. For 10 years, Tim says he saw little progress until last Veterans Day, when Veneta renamed a portion of Route 66 as the Elmer Red Vanover Memorial Highway.
And I had the paperwork and everything laying out there on the table, and Representative Rusty Cornwell and his wife, a couple of friends seen that and everything, and they said that they would see what they could do.
A few days later, Senator Markwayne Mullin told Tim he was looking into it.
And it was about a month after that he called me back and told me that they'd got it.
Tuesday, the fight paid off.
The President of the United States of America has awarded the Purple Heart to Corporal Elmer L. Vanover, 200th Coast Artillery Battalion.
Nearly 80 years after he returned to the States, Elmer Red Vanover was awarded his Purple Heart in a ceremony at Oklahoma State University.
I'm the only one of the kids that didn't get to see him before he died. It's haunted me that I didn't get to tell my dad goodbye. This is my way of telling my dad goodbye and that I loved him. Enough said.